A really popular opinion in the Evil Dead community is that the leader class is the weakest class in the game on Survivor side. By the end of this video, you're gonna change your mind. So I'm just gonna show you what it looks like in a match. Ash, Annie, Arthur, and then we're gonna have Cheryl in there to cap it off. And then, after the match is done, I'll talk through why it works so well. Can you imagine paying for a browser chat? That's what Netscape wanted.
I think there's like a net zero thing too. Pretty sure.
History will reflect that I am the wretched.
I'm gonna grab this pistol.
Here he comes, ready. Probably trapping chest right now. Oh, just bomb crap.
Kicking evil in the yard.
Level 45.
Yeah, he's running the fear elite.
That's on me.
Why are you hitting this guy? That's 1,000 damage to the head. Let's get out of here.
Well, I got 2 more shemps, so I'm 4 and 4.
Okay. Wait, if he's running fear elites, that should be really good for us, right?
I'm not even.
Yeah.
Well, he's actually getting some fear.
That's because we're
Yeah, we weren't.
like melee
on top
centric
of each
right
other.
now.
The survivors have begun to collect the lost pages of the Necronomicon. Be vigilant. Spirits of the book will stop at nothing to halt this process.
I'm dropping that 15 special.
So that's on me.
Did we not get him stumbled? There we go.
It was level 45 for it.
Yeah.
Reloading.
He's hitting the cards.
Pinned against the wall here.
Yeah,
Any healing? Still wall pin?
yeah. I just kept getting stumbled.
Yeah.
Got him.
We got a lot of units out of nowhere.
To Amulet in the middle, back there.
Spawning stuff from behind. I don't know why he's doing that.
I'm trying to get a mob going at once.
He's getting stuck on the rock. Nice.
2 shemps.
I'll drop one on the ground.
I dropped a stack of 2.
Kicking evil in the yard.
Oh, I hit that headshot for 1,400.
Yeah, I was hitting for 13
I'm
as
just
well.
kind of doing gun right now because it seems to be just doing the best.
I'm just trying to keep up
I
on
use
his
it whenever he has
hordes.
elites out.
I want him to keep repossessing.
One tap on me. Like I'm a hunter.
Bunch of handgun uphill.
My fear is getting pretty high.
That's weird. Are you not spec'd into it at all?
You hold
Or
the
Pink
lost
F?
pages of the Necronomicon. The
Oh, dude,
rarest
Pink F into it.
and most
It's so
powerful
good.
artifacts in our world.
I'll be honest, I kind of wanted to see if I could even get fear up with it,
One's for you,
with
Chet.
the crew, like this. But hey, Emil here.
All right, my temp
He's on
going
us.
here.
Yeah, that was a button.
Yeah.
I hear a chest. I do not see it anywhere, so that's a rip. All right, I'm coming. right, let's get out of here. To the car.
Possessed. I don't my gun.
I'm
Got
glad I
that
stopped
quick
here.
coverage,
I'm almost at max champs. Hold on.
Alright, I've got this shoot back here. And he's gonna ball. Max fear just now.
I'm possessed.
I wonder if the possessed person gets buffs. Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, I hope not.
I don't think so. Cheryl wasn't really hitting me for much. I mean, then again, it was like a spear, I think.
Is that the legendary spear? Oh shit. Okay. That's nice.
What are the what are the odds the next leader they release will be even stuff right now? Oh my god.
Oh, he's stopping me from hitting.
It's puking on me. We all gotta work together on the possessed.
Put shots on it.
Too many mobs here.
I'm getting puked on it.
Got it.
It's dead.
Wow, he's got a lot of
Yeah.
HP's a little low.
It's about to all be on cooldown now. It's half. That's probably what he was doing. He was just spam spawning stuff earlier and trapping around here.
Kandarian dagger is nearly yours. Summon your courage and stay close.
Why are there still units here?
Elite.
He's still here, yeah, he possessed, he did his thing.
Anybody has any special ammo? Let me know. Triple leader? Yeah, it's actually really good.
This is definitely the test. There's traps over there, careful. Right in front of us.
I'm dropping a stack of special on me.
Okay.
It's right here.
Thank you.
That's on me.
Possessed somewhere.
It's on Arthur.
Okay. I got left chain.
He's one more hit. Can't hit him. Oh, this.
Down to 4 champs.
I have one I can drop.
That's elite in the center.
Is this, yeah.
He hasn't used Henrietta.
He hasn't popped it once.
Oh, that's on me as well.
I'm low.
I think you have the enemy for this.
I'm low.
Holy-
Reloading.
Trying to center. Possessed.
He's weak.
He really loves spawning things from far.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
he's going for this big overwhelm tactic, and it works pretty well.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Not bad.
Your
Good
team
attrition.
now holds the
Other than going for
Kandarian dagger,
Henrietta.
an ancient weapon carved from human bone.
All right, moving to the next one. Or do we want to loot? You probably trapped the piss out of this.
Yeah, he probably trapped it.
I
How are
could
you
just
doing on
run
champs?
through and proc the
Kandarian
traps.
dagger.
He possessed the car. He's spawning stuff on me. He wants me. I'm by myself.
Coming.
Yep, I'm dead. I'm gonna F chain.
Tell your buddies to stay away.
F chain.
Almost out.
Yeah, you were in the same zip code. Cheryl's gotcha.
Henrietta. Hit her for 640. Getting cuked on though. Wow, yeah, it's just like having a hunter. That is so
my
nice.
gosh.
She dropped the shaps.
Annie. I was using 330 for a shot.
Yeah, I think we both popped our Qs at the same time, so she didn't have a chance there. Oh, okay. Got him. Oh my lord, that's dodge. Far damage. Like I'm using a blue hunting rifle.
Dodge.
Pushing the next fire.
I'm out of ammo. Is it possessed on you? Coming.
Yeah. Nice. Good deal.
I'm gonna drop heals up here behind you. Careful, yeah, bunch spawn behind you. That's behind you. I can't dodge push you.
Got him.
Oh my god, his guys are beating the hell out of me. They're so aggressive.
I'm out of ammo, so I can't sit here and keep up on units like I was before.
Dropping 12 special.
Oh.
It stumbled.
Hit it for 14.
I don't think he's dead yet.
I'm down 2 shots.
I've got 2 shields I can
He's
drop
seen
on me.
Don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill Dark Ones.
Don't. Yep.
Going for him.
I'm
He's
dropping
probably
2
gonna fear
shims
us.
and an amulet. Right here. Pushing it.
I'm gonna drop Shems on point as soon as it closes. Shems, 2 ammies, taking him for myself.
Unless it is destroyed by the demon, protect it.
Get ready to help clear mob.
He's on point. Dude, this puke. There's so many of them puking constantly.
Henrietta?
Henrietta?
Behind you, Ace.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got no chance, dude. Holy.
I'm out of special again. I'm just gonna be meleeing.
Special right here on the ground, Mark. Chill out.
Oh, he DC'd.
Like, this is bullshit, dude.
Ooh.
That's actually a good strat. He like never committed to Henrietta.
Well,
Not some pressure.
the 2 times he did, she just got the boost. 58
Yeah, well, I mean, like,
damage.
Look at him,
The
his
first
damage
time
Cheryl did.
he didn't use her the first time till
I
forever.
choose to believe
Yeah, that's a
you've
lot of
closed the
damage.
portal.
Look at my damage as Cheryl.
34k as
Mankind will never know
Cheryl.
what
16,000 healing. So one of the first things I'm sure you noticed when you saw the ending scorecard was just how much damage Cheryl did. One of the biggest benefits by far of this setup is that everybody is strong. You don't just have a really strong hunter. You don't just have a really strong warrior. Everybody on the team is as strong as a hunter or a warrior. But then let's dive a little bit deeper into just how strong they really are. But real quick before we do that, let's consider that leaders have increased fear resistance and they have more pink Fs that they can throw into fear. basically meaning that they're never going to get possessed if they spec into fear. You saw a little bit in the match where Dana's like, nah, I didn't do it yet. And then as soon as they did, no fear for the rest of the match. The reason why this matters so much is that if you've been paying attention to where the meta of the game has been kind of traveling around from the demon side, you'll have noticed that, yes, it was really, really strong in basic units for a long time, and it still is. But something that a lot of high-level demon players are doing is they're starting to spec a little bit more into fear and elites. So what a tree would look like here is I would back off a little bit in this area, and I would go into hemophobia here, and then maybe also high blood pressure so that we can get more fear going whenever they attack my elite units. And then same thing from the puppeteer side. Puppeteers be getting some more love. Puppeteer is all about fear and power possession and just accumulating so many possessions to not only level you up, because you get a ton of EXP when you possess somebody as a demon, but also to take out the enemy team. If you recall, I posted something in a video a little while ago that looks a little like this. If you don't already know this, let me quickly explain. Classes are either better or worse with a weapon depending on what class they are. Warriors do better with melee, hunters do better with guns. Warriors do worse with guns, hunters do worse with melee, and the support's just worse at everything. However, leaders, they do base value. So that means that a leader isn't going to have a ton of range damage built into their kit that they can blast you with if they were to get possessed. They only get that when they're getting fed auras from everybody else. Now, how much damage are we actually doing as a leader? You see, you do 50% more damage as a warrior with a melee, you do 50% more damage with a gun as a hunter, and then you also see these negative traits here. But let's just talk about how strong the leaders actually are when they're cracked out of their mind like this, all working together. So, with Lash, he provides a 15% bonus to damage, just flat. That's his thing. But when he's level 25, he doubles all that because the aura effect is 100%, unless there's a bug in here. Oh my god, I swear. I don't think there was, though. So that would mean that whenever he does a finisher or dismember someone, which he does all the time, your damage is going up by 30%, both melee and ranged, and your fear resistance actually goes up by another 40%. But let's just keep thinking about the damage here, right? So that's a 30% boost to damage across the board. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at Annie here. Annie provides, with her recent buff, 25% damage to ranged. And then if you take a look at her active skill, it doesn't provide 100% extra bonus. It was more along the lines of like 30%, and I'm guessing that's still where it was. So let's say 55% bonus damage on your ranged. So Annie's practically a hunter already without all the risks that come with being a hunter, right? On top of the fact that she makes it so that the whole team does 25% more balance bar damage to everything and 100% more to bosses. And if you don't really understand what that means, basically, you can take a sword or a lumberjack axe and one-shot stumble something with a light attack instead of having to have something like a sledgehammer. So this gives you a lot more flexibility in the early game. And again, not just Annie, the whole team. And another really nice part about these leaders is they have a lot of the skills that really matter. Like they have damage resistance right here, right? They have stumble, they have damage, and it's all pretty accessible. So if you take a look here, I can have even more balance bar damage, the same things that the warriors have on their balance front. Go ahead and take a look. You can go ahead and you can get that Seeing Stars to the same exact value on a warrior. Now, you might argue that a warrior has more capability from a balance bar standpoint, but take a look. Warriors, yes, they can do more balance bar damage, but it has to be with a blunt weapon, or it has to be a heavy attack. Where Annie, it's 25% all the time on anything. Now let's take a look at Arthur here. And Arthur, I don't know exactly where he's at because they kind of tried fixing him, but he's still kind of messed up. So let's just take a look here. Arthur, for a long time, has been providing a 30% buff to light attacks and heavy attacks to melee, but also he's been doing it to ranged. So it's a 30% range bonus. Now they messed with Arthur a little bit here and made it so that when he's using his ability, it's only a 20% bonus rather than also 30% here. And I'm not sure if that affected his range damage bug, but let's say it didn't and let's have fun with it, okay? So that would mean that Arthur is providing 30% damage to melee all the time and 30% damage to ranged all the time, and then an extra 20% onto the melee whenever he uses a skill. So what numbers are we even at right now? Let's go ahead and take a look. We had Lash at 30% across the board. We had Annie at, what, potentially 55% on ranged. Then we have Arthur coming in here with presumably 30% on both ranged and melee. So that means if all three leaders are working together, you are getting, and you know what? Never mind. We can actually get 50% total Arthur here, right? That means you're getting an 80% bonus to your melee. And you're getting a potentially 115% bonus to your ranged. So let's go look at the damage chart here and do some imagining here, right? So let's say you have a melee weapon that does 100 damage. That means a warrior typically would be doing 150 damage, right? So then let's go ahead and think of it from the leader perspective. If the leaders have everything running on full cylinders, abilities going, passives going, yada, yada. That means that a leader is going to be doing 180 damage with a melee weapon instead of 150. And everybody on the team is benefiting that. So it's like stronger than 3 warriors put together. On top of the fact that Cheryl's getting buffed too. Don't forget about Cheryl. Now let's go from the range side. Because again, you got the 30, you got the 30, because Arthur's bugged. And then you got the 55 from Annie. So that's 115% bonus. So that means you're what, doing 215 damage instead of 150 damage that the hunter does? You're cracked out of your mind if you're running triple leader, and your stamina isn't as bad as a warrior. It's not as good as a hunter, but it's not as bad as a warrior. Also, you can get more HP than a hunter can have, and you can get more damage resistance, because again, take a look at what these leaders have for skills. They're all super generic stuff, but a lot of it's the stuff that actually matters. You get the balance bar damage. You can get more range damage, by the way, or more melee damage if you want that. You have enough points to reach a huge amount of damage reduction, and you can make it so your aura expands farther, and so it's always up, or you go ahead and people leave your aura and come back, they still have it in play. And Artful Dodge is just kind of built into that anyway. Triple leader is scary, and it can handle so much volume that the demons push out. It's on a different level, man. And again, it completely negates where the meta is currently moving, which is more fear comboed up with basic unit possession. It counters the basic units because you just stumble the crap out of everything. Because again, Blash's skill is just a big stumble skill on top of the fact that Annie's providing stumble, and none of them can get possessed. And in the weird scenario that somebody does get possessed, who cares? Because they're not getting the aura benefits anymore. They don't have that built-in 50% with all that other crazy skill tree crap that the hunters have going on. You're not so scary anymore when you get possessed. So, there's nothing the demon can do if you get a team that knows what they're doing and they're all leaders. It's amazing. So let me know what you think of triple leader in the comments down below. Let me know if you're going to try it with your friends. We stream just about every single night, twitch.tv/SwingPoynt. Links in the description, also the top comment. If you found this helpful or you just got some new ideas, please consider subscribing. I got more videos coming. We actually did a lot of testing with Shemps and fast forward and how long blue objectives take. So that's going to be another video here soon. And again, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you in the next video that we do around here.